Welcome back. This is the midday view here on eNCA. It's good to have you with us on this Wednesday afternoon. Now, let's talk coalition politics. Well, in the last hour, we've heard that the IFP and the ANC have struck a deal in KwaZulu-Natal, breaking 21 hung municipalities, breaking the deadlock, at least in many of those 21 hung municipalities. Let's take the conversation broader then and bring in the Patriotic Alliance's Deputy President, Kenny Kunene, who joins me now to talk about his party's role in the negotiations. So, Kenny, let's start here. Yesterday, one got the sense that you as Patriotic Alliance have become the spoilers in as far as coalition negotiations are concerned. No one was happy with you. I don't know, maybe the ANC was. The DA certainly unhappy. They're saying that you took everything and you said you threw in your lot with the ANC. And then you had the EFF's leader, Julius Malema, had a lot to say. Let's start with first things first. What exactly is your position? Have you thrown in your lot with the ANC, and if so, what are the conditions, or is it unconditional that you will support them everywhere?
Thank you very much for having me and for having us as PA. We started our negotiations. In fact, after elections, we said we will negotiate with anyone. We are not choosing who is best, who is a better devil. We will negotiate with everyone. We started negotiations with the Freedom Front Plus. We had unofficial dialogues, and then we had a conversation with the Action SA. We had an official meeting where we discussed issues, and we met with the negotiators of the DA in the Western Cape, and they were very arrogant that they could not give the PA any mayor because a mayor position is too powerful. Therefore, the DA deserves to take all the mayors. We disagreed. And then we met with the African National Congress, with their negotiating team led by the TG, Paul Mashatile, and the DSG, Jesse Duarte. Our first meeting with the ANC was very cordial, very respectful. Our second meeting, the same. Our third meeting, which concluded our agreement, the same. So the ANC did not come to the meeting as with a big brother mentality. It came with an understanding that we have been voted by the citizens of the municipalities where they want us to assist them. Yeah. And they came in understanding that we also have conditions, and we are a political party. We are not a small party. We have made an impact, and they came with that spirit of let's work together for the service of our people.
So it's done now. It's a done deal in all the municipalities. 66 if you talk just local and metro, 70 if you include district municipalities. In all of those, in all the contexts where there's such a situation, you will be supporting the candidates that the ANC puts up.
We are not just supporting the candidates that the ANC put up. The ANC is also supporting our candidates. I will break it down for you very quickly. In Ekurhuleni, we have negotiated that we should get one member of mayoral committee, one MMC position, which gives us then a department that we will then run. And in the city of Joburg, we are negotiating 2. In JB Max, it's concluded we will have 2. In Mfuleni, we will have 1 MMC. In West Rand, we will have 2 MMCs. Sol Plaiki, we will have 1. And then Mangaung, we will have 1. And then we have agreed that in Lanesburg, we will take mayor. Indeed, the ANC voted with us on Monday for our mayor. And on Monday, it was the birthday of Patriotic Alliance, because we formed this party. We registered it on the 15th of November, 2013. And yesterday, we voted with the ANC in Prince Albert for their mayor, and they are giving us a deputy mayor there. And today in Beaufort West, the ANC voted with us for our mayor in Beaufort West. And so we are proceeding. We will be voting with them. They will be voting with us. We are expecting that in Bichu, they will vote with us for a mayor. In Kokama, they will vote with us for mayor. And we will run one municipality 100% SPA in Karoo, Hoogland.
Does it make sense, though, Kenny Kunene, that you as the Patriotic Alliance, as impressive as your performance has been, but did not get either an outright win in any of these municipalities or end up as the biggest bloc supported by voters, but you end up running the municipality in the form of having a mayor? You were telling me earlier on that right now you have 3 mayors.
Yes.
And I imagine that this is in municipalities where the voting patterns didn't show that the overwhelming majority, well, not overwhelming, the biggest chunk of voters preferred you to be the people leading that municipality. Does it make sense?
It makes sense because there's no winner. It doesn't make sense just for the DA or the ANC being the majority party to take mayor. The fact that the people did not vote you outright, that's why we are sitting around the negotiation table. You see, we approach negotiations on a 1 rand principle. Whether you've got 98 cents and I've got 2 cents, you can't make that 1 rand without my 2 cents. Therefore, when we get around the table, we are equal. And that is why we call our agreement with the ANC a power-sharing agreement. So we agreed that the people did not give you the power, therefore they did not give us the power.
To avoid running out of time, let me throw my questions at you very rapidly. What do you expect will be the consequences for you of working with the ANC? You and I know that you draw a lot of support in predominantly colored communities in South Africa, right? And I don't think there's any dispute on that matter. And I think you and I also know the level of grievance that exists in some of the communities where you are, where you are strong. What will working with the ANC in this way do to you in as far as your constituencies are concerned?
We also have black constituencies.
Yes.
We've got seats in Giyani.
No question about that.
We want Thokoza. Our people trust the leadership. It is not about the party that we are working with. It is about what the PA is going to do for the people. Sitting on the opposition benches does not guarantee jobs, opportunities for our people, service delivery for our people. You have to sit around that table of the mayoral committee for you to make decisions that will impact positively on the people that have voted for you. So our people understand that we did this for them, not for us. I'm not in council. The president is not in council.
Quick and final question. Julius Malema says he really can't. He can't make sense of it. He can't wrap his head around it. Working with a party Banditi, former prisoners. And there's a lot of conversation around that among some people. I have my own view that, once you've served your due to society, it is what it is. But that's just my view, and I don't know how many people share it. What's your response to those who hold a view like Julius Malema that, this should preclude you from having any real say in the politics of this country?
I think it's pure bitterness and jealousy. And Julius has gone on to call us these names for a very long time. We have really tried to be mature and not respond to him. But I will be responding to him at the moment. We are dealing with how are we servicing our people, putting together our governments with the African National Congress. That is a very big agenda for the country. Once I'm done, I am then going to deal with this little frog. Julius is just an irritating cockroach that now I must deal with publicly. And I will call you. I will call all the press. And I will begin to deal with this and show you that Julius, whatever he criticizes, he is. Julius is a criminal. And I'm going to show South Africans the crimes that he is involved in, he has been involved in. And I'm going to tell South Africans why I truly, the real truth, why I left the EFF because of this cockroach. So I am going to deal with this cockroach because we have given him time, we have given him respect, he's got his issues. He hates himself. Now he hates everybody else. He also went for the TG of the ANC. He gets personal on politics. We have stood back, but now it's over. It ends right now, and I'm going to deal with him. Whenever I meet him, he must tell me that I'm a bandit in my face. But in the meantime, I will be calling the media and I will be addressing all these issues publicly after we have done what our people have voted for us to do. And that will be just before December. We just want to conclude all our coalitions, set up our governments, then I will deal with this little cockroach.
Kenny Kunene, thank you for coming through. I do imagine that there'll be a fair degree of controversy around your choice of words, particularly the word cockroach. I do imagine that given its potent and loaded history, it has previously raised a lot of conversation. But nevertheless, thank you for coming through and having the conversation with me here on eNCA.